We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. So the Bronx Bombers have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Lance McCullers will be on the mound for the Astros. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
The designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Stay high up there. Nobody better right now.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Gehrig is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms.
Stay hot. Here you go.
The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Stay hot now.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2.
Hey, keep swinging hot bat, huh?
Another full count pitch home, and that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
The first baseman.
Standing in, Don Mattingly. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here.
Hey, 1 time right now.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Good.
Hey, 1 time right now. Hey, 1 time right now.
1-1. It might be. It could be. It's gone. Home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 13 for him on the year. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Gehrig, just 24 years of age. This is his 18th season in the big
on,
leagues, so
stay
he's
hot
had
up there.
quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to
get your
pitch.
pitch.
This
Stay
guy
high up
has
there.
officially seen it all.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2.
Inside ball.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now batting. The first
Into
baseman.
the box now, Don Mattingly. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Hey, get your
Aaron
pitch up there. Come on now.
Judd.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs.
So 1 away here with the bases
Now
empty,
batting.
and in steps the
Number 4.
Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig.
Here you go. Let it fly now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled to the right side, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So it's a
great
multi-hit
job
game
right
for
there.
him
You
as that
squared
ball
up on
finds a
that sucker.
crease into right field. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. So a runner on first with 1 out
first
now,
baseman,
and
number
up
23.
steps Don Mattingly.
Don Mattingly.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh?
1-1, here it comes. This one's flared off to the right side. Reddick coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So here's the cleanup
Now
hitter,
batting.
Lou Gehrig.
Number 4.
He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Come on, big guy. Hey, now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0. Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Hey, see it. Hey, drive it. Here we go.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. This is pulled into right, and again he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Don Mattingly will bat next.
The first baseman, number 23, Don Mattingly.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Line to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Come on, find it, find it, find it.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Right fielder,
Aaron Judge will stand in now as we take you back to the very first inning as he got him going early. A grand slam right out of the gates. Gehrig on second. Mattingly at first, 1 gone. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
now batting, catcher, Jorge Posada.
To third.
Get
The two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair as it remains a 6-5 ball game.
Correct.
Digging in to try it again, Lou Gehrig, and their runners at the corners now.
Up there. Let's go, kid. Hey, here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, right guy, right place. Here we go.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
He pulls this one into right. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
In now is the Yankees DH, Lou Gehrig, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to the right.
Get down, boss.
Foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 32 now for the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
14-5 the final totals in this one. The New York Yankees came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. James Paxton earns win number 4 on the season. Lance McCullers permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Tommy Kahnle records 8 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. The Yankees look for their 7th straight victory. Next. Mike Scott is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you.
Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 4.
From the belt, the pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Hey, keep swinging that hot bat, huh?
Ready with the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. Two first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
2 balls and a strike to count. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Don Mattingly will bat next. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Don Mattingly.
Comes set, the 0-1. This is back toward the mound. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Babe Ruth will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in his last start, he hit the magic milestone, career win number 100. Listen, when you get into professional baseball and you start racking up wins, the first goal is usually number 100. That's a nice, even number to begin your career.
Now
at the plate, Lou Gehrig. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
From the stretch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, stay hot now.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot up there.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Guys, stay hot up there. Hey, keep it going. Nobody better. Stay hot, huh?
And another foul ball.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Again, a 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, keep swinging that hot bat, huh? Hey, keep swinging that hot bat, huh?
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Cano is off of first with 2 away. Line to the right side. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another shot now. Lou Gehrig. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to
Attaboy.
control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens.
pitch. Drive
You
it deep, Pop. Here
cannot
you go.
control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
Breaking pitch, and this
1-0.
bounces in front of the catcher.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Grounded to first.
Come
One
on, get
there.
down. Out.
On to first
Out.
as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. So striding in,
Now
Lou
batting.
Gehrig, as
Number
he'll look to
4.
bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Outside.
Ball 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Here's the 1-0. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be
Round it
in
on,
for a
round it
base
on.
hit.
Pick up the ball,
Cano
pick up the ball.
rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping up to the plate, Don Mattingly.
The first
2
baseman,
outs and
number
2 runners
23.
aboard here in the 7th
Don
inning. 1 run,
Mattingly.
8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. A
Ladies
run
and
on
gentlemen,
2 hits for the
it's time
Yankees.
for the
7th
traditional
inning stretch
7th
time here at the
inning
ballpark. All tied at
stretch.
1-1.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Astros came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Ryan Presley earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Billy Wagner closes the door for the save, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 21 runners on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Roy Oswalt gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Number 4.
Stay hot, baby.
First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oswalt racked up over 2,300 innings of work on major league mounds and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s.
Hey, come on, big dog. Stay hot.
Hey, stay hot now.
Hard hit ball to second.
Come on, get there.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Catfish Hunter, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Number 4.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Hicks on at first. Nobody out. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Hey, get on for us here.
Leading off for the Yankees.
At the plate now, Lou Gehrig.
Number 4.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. 1 away.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around.
Ready to begin the 8th. Now to the plate, Lou Gehrig. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Line to the right side.
Here you
Throw
go.
on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, These guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Houston Astros jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Roy Oswalt wins his 3rd of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Billy Wagner earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 14 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us.